Oh, you into fitness? Wrong place, right guy. I'm Scully, and this is the Soulfly Zone. Everything you see here has been shot, edited, and uploaded from my phone so you can see what it's like day by day for an aspiring fitness model. So, let's go. Alright guys, phone is still broken. So, I mean, it's really aggravating bringing this iPad everywhere with you. You know what I mean? It's just like I tried doing a video in the car while I was driving, holding up the iPad. It doesn't really work out too well. But had a good workout. That went well. Now that I know where about I need to be at each weight for each exercise, it was easy to really push myself today, so I got the most out of it, I think. Shoulders got a really good pump, and I'm definitely going to be incorporating some of this slow, if I ever go back to fat, I'm going to definitely incorporate those slow negative stuff. Maybe like I'll have my main lift, have an accessory exercise, and then have one exercise where I have a slow negative, or one of these high rep schemes. Like they have this one where you'll do 10 sets of 3 with 15-second rest intervals in between them. So like it's not something that you would be able to do maybe 12 times if you went all at the same time. But with those little 15-second breaks, you can get more total load overall. So I like that idea, and it makes the workout quicker because I feel like I'm getting just as much work done, getting just as much load lifted, but in a smaller amount of time. So it's just like a real intense fatigue sensation. So hopefully that leads to muscle growth, and if it's just a pump, I don't really care. But if it leads to my muscle actually growing once I go back on the surplus, that would be great. So really help to bring up my shoulders, my back. I already feel like I'm having more of a V-taper already, and it might just be me slimming down. I measured my waist for the first time in forever. Normally I just go, to the store, I get like a 32, size 32, and I think I told you this yesterday, but I measured it, and I was 31 inches, like exact. I measured my arms because everybody's been saying, "Oh man, your arms are looking bigger and bigger and bigger," and then no, they're not. They're 17 and a quarter. At the end of my bulk last year, they were up to like, I called it 17.5, but it was really closer to 17.75, 3/4. So I lost some size on them. It's just I'm leaner now. So right now it's early, but I'm about to get my meals. I already got planned out since I'm using my fitness pal. It's so much quicker now to put everything in. I know what I'm going to eat tomorrow, so I'm going to have that prepared. And I need to go grab some stuff from Walmart. So do some shopping real quick. And I know y'all probably don't care, but I'm going to show you what my girl's always asking me to play Sorry with her. So I was looking at it, I was like, there's got to be a way to make this more strategic. And there's like an adult version of the game on there where you give each person 5 cards, and then you can kind of choose what you decide to play and win, so that makes it, and we made it even better by you have to have 3 cards face up and 2 cards face down, so there's like a poker element to it. So it's pretty cool. I don't know if she's gonna want to play tonight, but we were playing earlier, and it actually made it something that I like playing. So that was pretty cool. So yeah, I'll check in with y'all a little bit later on, and try to keep this going with the iPad. I really cannot stand. I watched the video that went up today, and it's just driving me crazy that the quality is so low. I can't stand it not being 1080p, but it is what it is. So no, I tried playing around with my phone a little bit more, and it's not having it. So there were no relationship questions, so we got nothing to talk about on that front. But maybe I'll have something to rant about. I don't know. I guess I could rant about the phone, but y'all already heard me complain so far. So anyway, yeah, just checking in with y'all. Alright guys, so we're playing the game of Sorry, and well, I'm not gonna bother explaining how it works or whatever. But there's the game, and yeah. So I put up a video on OU in the Fitness. Finally put up the French toast recipe. So this begins the OU into cooking type stuff. I'll probably do some other stuff in the future. Got my meals planned out for tomorrow. Got all the like stuff that doesn't need to go in the refrigerator already out. Stuff that's in the freezer, already bagged up and ready to go. I usually eat like an egg white omelet for breakfast. So I'm gonna do that. Well, I have to cook that in the morning, and I'm gonna do the same thing with like a burger for lunch. Well, am I gonna do a burger for lunch? I don't know. Oh man, I might have to. Maybe I don't have it figured out yet. But yeah. So I really miss my phone. I don't know. I guess that's how people feel about like not having TV and stuff like that. Like that's what makes me feel like I'm connected to the world. I could go forever without watching TV. I don't even own one, but it is what it is. So carrying these tomorrow, I'll try to force myself to record my meals and so you can at least see what I'm eating and stuff like that. Even though you probably already know what I'm going to be eating, but try to do a better job of that. It's really aggravating carrying this thing around. So just for a couple more days. They said 3 to 5 business days, so hopefully it'll be on the quick end, and I'll get it Wednesday. Well, I think probably reasonably the quickest I could probably get it is Thursday. And just like I said, no relationship type questions. A lot of people were saying that they like the MyFitnessPal tips. Some people were saying, I just like zeroing it out and just going to negative numbers, and that's cool too. It's just something I felt like this helped me out a lot, so I thought y'all would want it. And then people mentioned earlier in the week about my Excel sheet with the how I'm tracking my weight and how I keep all the averages, and just gives me a better perspective on my weight loss, so you can use it for your weight gain if you're bulking. I think the best way for me to do that would be to make the whole calendar, because the way I have it set up right now, like the months are, like say a month ends before Saturday, I'll just put the next 2 or 3 days in that same block, and I kind of gray out the numbers so that I know it's part of the next month, and then start a space down, whatever. But it's not like I could just do 4 rows for each month and then it would line up perfectly, and I want to make it so that I can easily know what cells to average with when I'm doing the 28-day average and when I'm doing all that stuff. But I guess I'll make it out for the year, and then what's the best way for me to upload it to you guys? Like, should I put it on my Google SkyDrive and just make it public? It seems like whenever I try to open up, I guess you could just download the file. I don't know. So let me know unless y'all know of better ways to make that happen. What's the best way to do that? And I'll as soon as I have the whole calendar, I'll do the rest of this year, and then I'll do one for next year, because I'm gonna be probably lean bulking for a good 4 or 5 months, no matter what, whether it's whether I do get my pro card or not. Because if I'm gonna step on the pro stage, I'm definitely gonna need to put on some weight. It's questionable of whether or not I'm big enough to compete and get my pro card. The way it works with physique, like it depends. It almost depends on how the bodybuilders look. Like on the local shows, the bodybuilder guys, I could probably pass for one sometimes. So as long as if you're smaller than what the bodybuilders are looking like, you fit the package, And if you were too big, like you might get marked down just because people see these bodybuilders at your local show and you don't look like you fit the case. So the higher up you go, the bigger you can be and get away with it. So when pro bodybuilders, these are guys that are trying to get into Mr. Olympia and be the next Phil Heath, Kai Green, So you can be pretty big, and most people would consider you a bodybuilder, but you fit perfectly in with physique. So yeah, with all that being said, no matter what, whether I get my pro card or not, I'm definitely gonna try to put on some more muscle before I step on a pro stage, just so I can feel confident that I'm bringing a package that is respectable. So that's it for today, guys. I'll check in with y'all tomorrow, and hopefully this phone comes in quick.